Welcome back to Ship Happens. We are still in the engine room today and we are going to crack on with sorting out the planks and fit some more beam shelf.
I think that's all of them. Right, so we just removed all the temporary screws that we put in so the glue can go off. And are you going to clean all this up now, Jim?
Yeah.
Is that your job?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Got that one wedged in. Alright, that can just stay as a permanent feature now.
Oh dear, flipping out.
Thank you. I think I need to change my disc.
Well, hello. I've got a mask on and I'm outside.
Check you out for your health and safetyness today.
Health and safety.
So we are ready for paint, and I ordered some new white paint because we'd ran out, didn't we? And I just said, Si, where's the paint? Still in the van.
I'm not going to get back over it.
You've got about 2 minutes before you can't get back onto the boat. So also it's a really big tide today. So it's coming in really fast. We couldn't park the van on the road because the road's going to be covered. So the van is quite far away. So poor Simon's now running to get the paint. So yeah, let's see how much deeper it gets before he comes back.
This isn't going to go well, is it? Not really built for running.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really a runner. I was preparing to get wet, but strangely I didn't.
Well, turn around. Got a bit muddy.
Bit of splash back, but it's fine.
Yay! Paint your boat time!
I'm painting the windows there.
It's covered everything.
It's painted all white. Look like Mr. Bean's flat.
Get the fireworks out.
Just put my hand in it already.
You reckon my paint job?
Oh, no, you're wrecking your paint job, but you've already done that before, haven't you? Didn't even have to do that. I'm still out of breath from my run. I must not have ran for about 3 years. I used to attempt to run when I was doing the bike racing, but I still couldn't run then. Not quite built for it. But when you got a deadline, you kind of have to go, don't you? I had to stop a few times and catch my breath, but still haven't caught it. Oh, you're doing a grand job.
There's nowhere to stand down here, is there?
Horrible, isn't it? I hated working there when I've taken all these out. Right, this pipe just gets right in the way. Good for mounting cameras though, the pipe. Right, so while Gemma's painting, I've already taken the measurements for the frames that go behind the web frames, because they're quite important once to get in to align the beam shelf up. So let's go and cut them. Right, so we normally cut these scarves with a circular saw. We've got a little bit of time on our hands there with the paint drying. So what I've done, I've taken the angles off where we need the scarves to be. So I can now measure that up there, But what I normally do, I normally draw a line on it and then roughly hold it on here. This is completely off camera because like somebody shouting at us saying, "Oh, that's deadly, that is." But so we're going to try it slightly differently. So I'm going to set myself up a guide, and then we can clamp this down, and then we can hopefully hold that against there, against the stop, and then we can hopefully cut it. But don't really know what I'm doing as per usual. So what we need to be able to do is parallel that with that now, don't we? Make sense? Okay, so we need some adjusting to do. We'll lock that down. And then should be good. Hopefully it starts. You have to give it a bit of easy start sometimes. She's a beauty. What we'll do is give it a quick check. Maybe we should do this off camera first. Oh yes, look at that. There we go.
But does it fit in the hole?
Yeah, it'd be slightly different when this is like 3 meters long. I suppose you could do it down there, couldn't you? Yeah. So yeah, this is our new technique now. Bro.
It's a bit, once you got your head round it, it's a bit easier than the circular saw,
Yeah.
and it gives a nicer cut, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's like a square to the well. You don't really have to plane it now. It's nice and a bit rough as well, so the glue sticks better. So we've obviously still got a bolt in the way here, but we can slide it down this side. And I think, let me stick my bald head in the way. Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, once we get a good knock in, that'd be great. Why do you paint them grey?
Because we didn't have any white paint at the time.
Why can't the boat should just be one colour? And we don't have to mess around with like.
But we need grey ones for the frames at the front.
We
so.
do. Yeah, okay.
Always hold it while you punch it so it doesn't fly off.
It's quite tight in there, really. Need to get a longer punch. Beauty now. That's a bit of wrist action there.
It's the only wrist action you're going to see. It's a bit sloppy.
Is it like... I'm not gonna say.
Stop it. PG, Simon. Family show.
You don't know what I was going to say.
I know, but I just know you. That looks like the right consistency when it doesn't slop off.
I was going to say, you like silly string.
It was like when you had a really bad cold.
Do you remember that stuff? Silly string. What happened to that? What's a silly string?
It's just a pain in the butt working here, isn't it?
No, I was dead grumpy working here when I was taking it all apart. Just wasn't nice. That's good now, now it's in white. Knocke.
Come on then. Beautiful. Whoa. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next job, beam shelf. Time is it?
It's beam shelf time. I'm trying to think of something to say, like something daft, like I don't know what to do with my shelf, but I can't quite figure that out. Can't quite figure the joke out.
Right, come on now, stop being shellfish.
Right, so we've got the first one. What we're going to do is leave the first one long, because I don't know if we're ever going to get to that for a while, so I'm leaving it long so we can then tie it into the rest of the existing beam shelf. You never know, bit of strength. Right, so this one basically goes in now, get it in, get it lined up, then we're going to knock it up a bit, put some goop under it, then we're going to drill it.
They know the score.
You know the score. Right, let's get it in.
Oh, we're going to stand. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going to go there.
Right, I'll go there and you come past me.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Five more mil. I can't hold it and hammer it, and I don't want to hit the ends of my wood. You have to keep doing your own stunts. Okay, we're in. Right. Glue time!
Yeah. Right, so we just need to put a bit of glue now under there. Might be too much. So as I said, I've left this one long here because then we can tie it into the rest of the beam shelf. And I can put bolts through this and stuff, and then it'll be cut off when the next sections go on. So it doesn't matter if we put bolts through it.
You know when they say like blood, sweat and tears goes into something? Well, it really has, because see that red stuff there?
But we can't, but it come out of there.
Ooh, ooh.
What?
So he fell down the hole.
So what Gemma's doing there, she's putting the unthickened epoxy on it, and I think she'll do another pass with some thickened epoxy, and then we can get the new one on then, or the next one, number 2. Yeah, she doesn't die or fall down a hole or something.
Oh, there's more blood here, Si. Water it down with epoxy.
I think I'm losing more blood than Gemma at the moment. What do you think, Gem? What's the state of the tide?
Go away.
So we're now doing the thickened pass. Tide's going away quite nicely now. So inviting, you just want to jump in sometimes, but I know what's down there and it's not very deep. I think I did that back end of the year, didn't I? I had to jump in.
Ladder rescue.
Yeah, we'll do that in the summer. I'll do one when it comes in and it's warm. I'll go for a swim.
You just forget to know there's like a sewer pipe 200 yards in front of us.
The sewer pipe only discharges when the tide's going out, I've noticed. So it doesn't come near us. Right, we're ready for the next one, which is number 2. You ready for it?
Yeah, number 2 please.
So, the line at your end?
No, not yet. Easy peasy. There's that one there. Oh, there you go. And then I just need to knock down to me. That's it.
Oh, faith in myself, innit?
Okay. Beautiful.
Right, let's clamp her up from below.
It's getting a lot easier now that it's sort of the boat straightens out to go in, really simple. So flying through this. And I've got to say, I'm impressed with myself on the measuring of the epoxy there, because we used like every last bit, but we had enough. Bloody pipes.
Oh yeah.
Perfect amount of ooze, that is.
I have to go on a clamp hunt now. I need some more clamps. Oh, it's a bit. There's one here on the floor.
So there we go, that beam shelf is now all clamped up. All the way from there in the engine room into the cupboard. And then it joins up with the other bit of beam shelf that we put in here the other day. So there we go, that is a lot of new beam shelf through the boat. So next we've got a lot of frames to do, haven't we?
Yes.
Because obviously we took a lot of frames off that we didn't know the tops were rotten when we removed the beam shelf, and we sort of went, we'll do them later.
Yeah, but now is the time to do them.
Yes. So let's go and start getting all the scarves cut on them, and yeah. I think last time I counted there was about 17 to do.
We've got a good technique now for cutting the scarf, so it's all good. I'm just trying to get glue off me.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have gloves on.
Do you know what need to get off me now? What do you do with this? Do I pop this? So,
Leave it.
I don't even know how I did it though. How can you get like a big massive blister on your finger like that?
Massive blister.
It's huge! But I don't know how I did it. Literally I've just like picked something up and went, oh, what's that? So I've done it today, but I don't know how. Do you just pop it and just get it out because it's big?
Anyway, good news.
Well, that's like bigger than your head, nearly.
Good news, we haven't run out of tea bags. Bad news, still haven't washed the cups. I don't want to show them. I can't, it's embarrassing. Hang on, there's only one there.
That's yours as long as mine. Right, do you know...
Penicillin?
Right. We never get sick, really, compared to most people. And it's because we drink out of stuff like that, so we've got a real hard immune system.
That's why I don't feel when you get blisters.
That's why I don't feel it when I cut myself, because we're dead hard. Maybe tonight I'll take them back and clean them, but then... Oh yeah? Do you just want a new cup?
Yeah, I got one.
That's yours?
Was it Matt's?
Matt bought you that for your birthday.
Matt bought me that for your birthday. Thank you very much, Matt.
There you go, you got a clean
I
cup.
don't know if it's an insult or not. It's a birthday present, thank you. But then he's give me an insult.
So maybe instead of cleaning the cups, it's my birthday at the end of the month.
What's yours going to say? Boat bitch.
Boat princess, I'll do that. Boat goddess.
Right, we're now at the pointy end of the boat. So what we need to do now is all the in between the web frame frames, as in these ones, they need repairing. And then we need to put the new frames in, and once the new frames are in, then we need to put the packers between it. So the packers go between the beam shelf and the hull to make up some bulk there, but we need the frames in position. So let's get stuck into those. So I was just having a little conversation with Joe a minute ago. This frame here, there's nothing wrong with it at all, but I'm guessing when it was first put in 1944, 1943, it had a piece missing off it, but they're like, it's fine. So I don't really want to come too far down with the frame, so I think we're going to join it maybe here or here, and then we'll just blend it in to make it look like it's always been like that.
I'm standing all the way over here trying to film them, but I don't like them because when the copper rows come off, they literally fly and they're like little missiles. So we'll stay where it's safe.
So yeah, you should always wear safety glasses whilst cutting the heads off the nails. Only joking.
Did you just put a slit in your own safety glasses?
Yeah, just to wind Gemma up. She come down, she's like... I'm not going to say what she said, but it was a swear.
But you have got like copper
glitter
literally sticking in your skin.
That's fine. Oh, there you go, it's fine. It's a little reminder for people.
Shouldn't joke about stuff like that, really, should you?
No, right, that all started off, somebody put a picture online of like a grinding disc stuck into someone's glasses, and everyone's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, but it was fake. People faked it. And I think Doug from SVC actually proved it. He myth busted it. Which is quite a good video, actually. You should check it out.
Don't believe everything you see online.
Yeah, or health and safety officers tells you.
What the hell are you doing?
Attempting to paint with my boats. We're doing a good job.
Well,
a bit more on there.
Even if it was on the floor, it's all grey, so.
Bit on there.
Stop. So you're all scarfed in?
Yeah, scarf on. Yeah, it's looking good. Is there more bits you want paint on?
No, we're good.
Good.
Should we show everyone my bodge job?
Yeah, well.
Woo, look at this. Can you tell what it is, yeah? So remember we had a hole in this stringer and that's why we put a sister on it. Well, the hole was still there, so I decided to stick some sticks in it. Loads of West epoxy. And just to fill the hole. Obviously the sticks aren't going to stay there.
It'll take some sanding back, that.
It's going to take some sanding back, them sticks. So once that's gone off, I can cut them off, sand it off, paint it over. You will never ever know there was a hole there. So now we're just waiting for epoxy to dry, paint to dry, epoxy on the beam shelves to dry. So let's go home and sleep. There we go, we've slept and the paint is dry. I've not only slept, well, I had a little bit of sleep. I've been away all weekend in Portsmouth with the Crusader all-female fishing team, which I am now part of. So we had our first team outing at the weekend, which went really, really successful. The girls did an absolutely incredible job. So next month we will be competing in the Sea Angling Classic. So if you want to see more stuff on that, come over to our Instagram page. And if you want to see what I was up to this weekend, in my highlights there's a Crusader section so you can see what I did that weekend. But now let's get back to boat work.
Right, so I've just taken all the angles now off the scarves from the frames, and also taken the measurements for the ones that go above the windows. So let's go and cut them.
So while Simon's cutting all the frames upstairs, I'm cleaning up all of the beam shelf, getting rid of all the epoxy and stuff. But I'm having trouble in the engine room because of the big fuel pipe that runs through it. So I can't physically get the belt sander up there. I can't get the other sander in there. So the finger sander we've got is just too small to like do the whole lot. So I thought, well, we've got this bit for the multi-tool, but I've only got one sanding pad for it, but that's 240 grit, so that's no good. So we have these ones, so I know they're not the right size. Could I leave them over big, or could I cut them down to suit? Should do the trick, shouldn't it? I can get rid of them bits. You don't know until you try. Mask on. Enclosed spaces. Oh, a little end fell. I think it's working, but I just can't see what I'm doing. Why is it? Goggles and masks just don't go together. It's going to take me a while to do this though, I think. I'm going to end up with white finger if I keep doing that. So I've had a better idea. Grinder! It fits! Because even that multi-tool didn't reach all the way to the top, so grinded it is. I've realised I'm quite a perfectionist and I want it all to be like perfectly smooth. So when you paint it, it just looks like one nice piece. But does it matter in areas like this where you're inside a cupboard and no one's ever going to see you? But I'll know it's not smooth and it'll bug me. So there we go, all the beam shelf is now all sanded and painted up. Now, we really wanted to open up the decks and start putting the frames in today, but the weather is too bad. The wind is like gusting at 40 miles an hour, so it's not the best to be working outside. So we're going to leave this episode on a lovely little time lapse of the tide coming in and the tide going out. Thank you to everyone who supports this project by becoming a patron, a YouTube member, a coffee member, or by a one-off donation. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much for sticking with us. See you all next week.